Hey there folks, this is GreenXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3. This is episode 10. In the last episode, we had a pretty big episode showcasing the first murder of Rantaro and the investigation, all of the investigation for that, and our way down on the elevator and everything, to the classroom where the trial is going to take place, which is what we got next. It's going to be the first trial of the game, and that means that there's going to be a lot of voice acting and stuff. If you've seen or played the first two games, then you know the sort of thing that's coming. But there are some new additions, and it looks a lot more modern and fresh. So, because there's a lot of voice acting, you probably won't hear too much from me. I will say this, I want to make sure that these episodes are about half-hour long each, so that they don't get hugely long, like the investigation just did. Hopefully. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, before going into the trial, we can check out skills, which are things that will help us in the trial to make it a little bit easier. Like, you can buy them. We got 17 points because that's how many report card things we filled up. Or, you start with some, but, you know, you get some more. Increases maximum influence a little. That might be good. Maximum focus a little. I don't really focus in the game. Slightly increase the time limit in each phase, effective during all parts of the class trial. Time limit in each phase. That would be good, but 16 is a lot. Amount of influence recovered by right answers. That'd be good. Reticle shake less. I guess so, but 8 is a lot for that. Slows down speed of reticle, increases speed of reticle. Don't really want either of those. Trigger happy. Decreases delay after using truth bullets and all that sort of stuff. Maybe. No, slowly. It's too much. 16 is just too much. I don't really want to even look at those. Reveals V points, effective during non-stop and mass panic debates. Answers all conversations except those reticle on panic. Keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. That might be good. I might actually do it. Entire screen will light up more frequently during Hangman. I'd like that. It'll make it easier. Increase the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once, effective during Psych Taxi. Might be alright. Easier to push the opponent back during Blade Lock. That, I think I will go for that. This will all make more sense as we go into it. A lot of the names and stuff don't make much sense if we haven't played the game. Removes the time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. Removes the time penalty altogether. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. We've got 4 space left and 5 to pay. Okay, back to the start. Let's get one of these 2. Max influence a little. Yeah, I won't mind that. It says a little. 2 hearts? It's quite a bit. Not bad, is it? Okay, so that's our skills. View the handbook. These are all the truth bullets and stuff. Is it? Hold on, I know we got truth bullets, but I want to make sure. Change difficulty is the other thing, we're going to stay on normal. Okay, let's check out the truth bullets before we head in, just so we got a bit of a thing in mind. Victims Rantaro, his ultimate talents unknown, discovered in the library at about 9:10 PM. Victim was subject to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. Moving bookcase at the back. It shuts itself to its original place after a bit. The bookcase moved back to its original place before Kaede and Shuichi found the body, because we saw it move in at the when we were coming in. The dust on the card reader, there was still dust on it. Library books could not fit in the bookcases and were instead stacked on top of them. Nothing has changed since Shuichi and Kaede placed the hidden cameras. They were left exactly the same as when we moved them for the vent. The promo video that played the music that made them all stress out and know that all their deaths were coming because of that one motive. Bloody murder weapon was a bloody shot put ball. Probably whacked him in the back of the head and that would have done it. It's from the warehouse. Rantaro's belongings was the key to the library. To his dorm room and his monopod. He didn't have a card key, as in the card key reader in the library. Security alarms receiver. Whenever a sensor was set off, it would tell Shuichi. Library vent. The vent that goes to the classroom upstairs at the top of the stairs. Before the murder, 7 people went into the game room. All of those. Gonta had immediately locked himself in the AV room in the back. Rantaro left to go to the bathroom after Kaito and Tenko went to get Rantaro. The only people left in the game room when the murder happened were these 3, Maki, Angie, Himiko. Okay, sliding door. This is in the AV room. That leads to the hallway. Door was poorly made and only opens wide enough to slip an arm through. It would have been difficult for a person to enter and exit through it. It's faced straight to the library's rear entrance. Oh, we've got loads more. I thought that was the end of it for some reason. Lookout classroom, where the vent goes to. Where we saw the people going down the stairs from. Classroom vent, connected to the library vent. Korakio's account. Okay, what's this one? During the body discovery announcement, all of them were in the dining hall. Mio was in the middle of a building a remote control gadget. The one that would show the blueprints down from above. The droid? The flying one. Yeah. Tsumuki had briefly gone to the bathroom and returned to the dining hall shortly after. Okay. Kibo's account. During the body discovery announcement, Kibo and Ryoma were in their own rooms. Front entrance photos. We've got 4 of them, showing all of them coming in at different times, and then him taking the camera off. Shuichi, even. Rear entrance photos, we've got 2 of them. One showing him coming through the rear entrance, Rantaro, and Shuichi again, removing the camera. Hidden door photos, showing Rantaro opening the door, by the looks of it. Yeah. Second photo is Rantaro attempting to remove the camera, but why Rantaro? Okay, so that's all of our truth bullets. I think we should get going. I've got a couple of notes for this. I've done it for every chapter we'll be seeing, just because I don't want to mess up too badly, and they're only basic notes, so it's not like I'll be using them too much, but they're there for me. Okay, so let's get going.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us! You trying to start some shit?
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doi! Because this whole class trial was his idea. Oh yeah! Easy peasy! I'm a fucking genius!
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not! I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? What's that? know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
It's Keyblade over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. And now the class trial has begun. As things progress during each class trial, non-stop debates will occur. So they'll all sort of talk one at a time, and you have to pick out the lie in it, or maybe something you can agree with your little truth bullets on the side, which are like the evidence that you can use to agree with things or disagree with things. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. Okay, so focus. Bullet select with the D-pad. Move radical with the analog stick. Shoot truth bullet with triangle. Good to know. Yeah, I'll do it. You have to use truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the L stick, left stick, to aim the reticle and fire with the triangle. Aim for the gold words displayed in the statements. Those are the weak points. There's a chance that lies or contradictions are hiding within those weak spots. But remember, you might not be able to refute them all. You have to use the right truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have, and shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. Oh, I almost forgot the new element. During a trial, you can concentrate to make time slow down, and you concentrate by focus. This will also reveal a small red dot within weak spots called the V point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter. Bullseye! V counters really improve your score and the number of mana coins you earn, so try that out. Okay, never even went for that because I didn't really need to focus too much, but during non-stop debate, options will bring up controls. Give them a look. Alright, here we go. First time.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Rantaro...
He was killed in the library. Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him. What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
No, that's wrong! Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date!
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah! I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, oh, badass! Just to die like a little pug. Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, honey.
Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Everyone's starting to suspect Mio, but is that really okay? From here on out, blue-coloured weak spots will appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue points, where you argue against, then those blue-coloured ones will be called agree points, so you can agree by using evidence saying this is right. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets to prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their statement, they will complement each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree, based on what's being debated. You can also V-consent, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea! Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay? I agree with that. I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Kyo?
Of course she didn't. Miu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for you.
So there you have it. Miu's alibi.
And slug? Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail War are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean! Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
Ew! Why? Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Yeah, we know why she couldn't disguise herself as someone real. She gets cosbox when she's doing real people.
I get it.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cosbox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cosbox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
Huh? Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Kimiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course!
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
excluding Rantaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game. The person who's making us endure all these terrible things.
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait! Please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work. I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake? We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's alright, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Listen to everyone's statements? That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really? I have an alibi! I'm not the culprit, too.
Okay, this is something new to this game, where you'll have loads of different people talking over each other and you've got to figure out the right truth bullet to use against the right person kind of thing. Everyone's clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Oh, that's right, this time you will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. Main cam's just like non-stop debate, just hearing triple the opinions. In the conversation you want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the loud contradiction and refute it. You can also use V-counter. So to take up your time. Okay, these are pretty tricky for me. Sometimes I have to go through like a few times.
I have an alibi. A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a close
Atua is always locking in the basement.
A true Aikido master would never do
Who's that
something
talking about me? We're having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it. Robot? Like Kibo?
I hear it! Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro?
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec! Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes! Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma!
I actually think that's a pretty decent place to leave off, and it's coming up to the half-hour mark, because we had all the truth bullets to have a look through at the start and everything. So, we still got quite a bit to go yet, but at the same time, we can get straight back into it next time and we'll be on the go, so it'll be good. So, this has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed the start of the class trial. I'll see you again in a bit when we go for... Well, we'll carry on. We'll see what Gonta was doing in the AV room and see where it goes from there. Thanks again for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery?